Welcome to Beaufort Polo Club for the Williams de Broe Test match. England versus New Zealand. The stage is set, and with England having the edge over their Kiwi rivals and beating them in last year's international, the New Zealand boys were definitely up for revenge. Sit back, take your seats. Welcome to Polo Masters. England with a handicap of a goal and a half start on the scoreboard. The pressure was on right from the beginning for the Kiwi boys.
We're looking for a bit of revenge, obviously, after last year's defeat in the Cartier. We're looking to do well. It's always a big rivalry anyway, but it'll be nice to come away with a win.
I've got a tough job today because Henry always plays fantastic in these games, Henry Brett, and to start with today, he's the guy I've got to go to and encourage to release the ball, and I think that's going to be a big job for me. Yeah.
England have got a few over us in the last few years, so there's always pressure, but we're very keen to go out, and I did get the call up and just happy to be part of it.
With Mark Tomlinson injured, England had some enforced changes to the team lineup, so the pressure was on with places at stake for International Day.
Well, we played these guys last year in the Cartier, so we sort of know them. There's been a change to their team, and there's a change to ours. But I think it's going to be another sort of close game. So hopefully by half time, we'll be up. If not, we're going to have to change our tactics.
It's four-man polo, so we're all as good as each other. So there's no main tactics, just to put pressure on them, and hopefully they make mistakes, and we can capitalise.
It's up to Malcolm today. Big game for Malcolm. He puts his marker down for the Cartier. If it doesn't work quite as well as we hoped, we may have to look at something else. So it is very, very important. The two teams right out for England. It's James Byme, Henry Brett, Luke Tomlinson and Malcolm Borwick, a total of 26. For New Zealand, Craig Wilson, the cousins, Simon Kite, John Paul Clarkin and Tommy Wilson at back, total 28 goals. As they come out, Chris, the players getting into the zone, what are they thinking?
Well, England have played New Zealand 2 or 3 times in the last 2 years. They've won every time. Could this be the time England get toppled over?
I don't know. New Zealand looking confident. Craig Wilson coming in for Cody Forsyth. Will it make the difference?
He's a very, very good player, though, Craig, isn't he?
Yeah, a really good player. Anyway, the two umpires, one from Argentina, JJ Diaz-Alberti, Julian Appleby from England. And the crowd expectant. Spot hit to England. Malcolm Borwick doesn't quite get hold of all that. Will it be met by New Zealand? Yes, it is, in the shape of Tommy Wilson bringing it across field. Ball bounces a bit. Borwick waits. Checks up. That's good pressure. Waits for another player to come in, and it is Luke Tomlinson. Picks up the line and picks up the foul.
No, you're right, John. That's a good recovery there from Malcolm. He does well to block Tommy Wilson. He doesn't get the shot he wants. Craig thought he had a bit of it. Wasn't quick enough. Luke Tomlinson galloping, steaming down this line. Super fast grey horse, picking up the foul.
Okay, here come England. Borwick, that's a far better drive. Down, and again, Tomlinson and the grey. Gets ahead of Clarkin. He must have been a fair distance ahead. Not to be hooked by John Paul. John Paul watches the ball out over the back line, and it's a knock into New Zealand. So early pressure from England here. The New Zealanders, most of them play here. Craig Wilson on a few lent horses. I think they're going to take a little while to play themselves in.
What's this, John? Look, John Paul Clarkin doesn't really let Luke have a shot here. Or is that John Paul's line? No, it's John Paul's line all the way.
He picked it up and watched it out.
Scabbed it off to the right, didn't he?
Yeah.
Simon getting injured that last half of the third chukker, and James coming on took him half a chukker to get everything, and then we just wanted to just let rip. And I think if we'd got that goal with a minute and a half to go and a half a goal difference, I think we could have stolen the match.
Well, it wasn't to be, and Luke Tomlinson collects the trophy for England. A solid performance from the Brits, but plenty of work to do before the Coronation Cup versus Chile.